So we are live on all platforms. Hey y'all, it's your girl LaShonda in Charlotte, North Carolina. Carolina girl here, born, raised, went to college in South Carolina. I've been living in Charlotte for the past 20 years. On May 28th, 2026, I decided to commit to walking at least 30 minutes every single day. Today is definitely a struggle as for some reason, I'm very, very fatigued today, but that is no surprise because fatigue is just in the, hold on, y'all. My phones just fell. Ooh! All right, hopefully you guys are okay now. My phones sometimes don't like being up here. Oh, it's so hot. It's getting hot, y'all. Let me make sure this is on the highest speed because it's starting to get a little warm. All right, y'all. So May 28th, 2026, I committed to walking at least 30 minutes every single day. Statistics show people who walk at least 30 minutes every day improve their cardiovascular health and their mental health. So I am trying to be preventative. I don't currently have any cardiovascular issues, but black women top the charts when it comes to deaths for cardiovascular issues. So I'm trying to be preventative and not develop any issues. So yeah. Um Now if you've been here multiple days with me, then you are probably already aware that this month is supposed to be about lifting weights. And as I go through this process, I'm learning more and more. And I've learned that you should actually give your muscles a break whenever you are lifting because they actually need a break. So that works right in line with what I'm feeling today because I'm feeling pretty fatigued. So we're not going to be on here long. This is going to be quite a fast live. Let me catch you guys to my. All right. Now, generally, I'm on here for long periods of time because I am a yapper. Welcome in, y'all. It's me. It's LaShonda. I'm getting ready to start this walk. It's 30 minutes of walking. Hold on. I think my phones are falling again. Let me just make sure everything is secure before I start walking. Hello, all things Ashanti. I hope you are well. Um, this is day 6 of walking for 30 minutes. So thank y'all for being here. I am live on multiple platforms. And now what is going on here? It's supposed to be casting to my TV. Because y'all know Auntie got to wear readers now. So There we go. It's casting to my TV now. Now I can see you guys in big screen and I don't have to worry about it. Now, I'm not dressed out for gym. This is what I've had on all day, and I'm just going to keep this on because I've had it on all day and I'm already fatigued. So, in case you were, trying to figure out why I'm call myself working out in a dress, this is what happens sometimes. So, let this be a lesson to all of you that don't let gym attire, shoes, or any other thing deter you from your goal. My goal is to go live every single day. Hey, Andrea. My goal is to go live every day and walk for 30 minutes. And sometimes you might come on my live and see me in a muumuu. You might see me in a dress. You might see me actually dressed out. Um, I don't have my trimmers on today because I'm really just trying to get this done quickly. And that's just, a hit to the commitment and dedication to myself. If you are new here, I go live every single day and walk on this walking path for 30 minutes. Why do I do it? Statistics show that people who walk at least 30 minutes every day improve their cardiovascular health and their mental health. I saw this documentary on Netflix, and you guys can go on Netflix right now and, well, not right now, but at some point. The documentary is called Live to 100. It is of scientists discovering places in the world where people live to be centenarians. Centenarians just mean they live to 100 and beyond. And there are 5 places in the world where there are clusters of people that live to 100 or beyond. It is uh, Okinawa, Japan, Ikaria, Greece, Nicola Peninsula, Costa Rica, Sardinia, Italy, and Loma Linda, California in the United States. So there's only one place in the United States. The thing that all 5 of those locations have in common is that those people do a lot of walking. They walk up hilliness terrains. They, do a lot of gardening and all of this. But the main thing that connects all 5 communities is that they all do a lot of walking. Walking is probably the most underrated exercise that anyone can do. A lot of people respect sprinters and joggers and runners, and even people who do CrossFit, right? When you tell somebody that when they ask you your exercise routine and you tell them you walk, they're like, oh, okay. You know, you don't really get a whole lot of respect with that. But walking is so underrated because walking is low impact, but it's also low stress on your feet, your ankles, your knees, your joints. And you can probably get the most bang for your buck without too much issues. I like it because I actually have personal experience with walking and how it does for my body. I am someone who suffers from endometriosis, adenomyosis, PCOS, and perimenopause. I'm 46. I'll actually be 47 on Saturday. And one of the things that plagues me quite often, and today is one of those days, is fatigue. PCOS in particular, but also endometriosis I battle with fatigue all the time. In case I don't think I did any housekeeping. I see that my platforms are filtering certain comments. I don't go in and read those comments, so let's be clear. I am someone who is not afraid to block. My moderators will be here shortly. If you feel the need to be mean in the comments to me or my audience, I will block you. I will delete you, mute you, put you in timeout, or all the things. So, as a word of caution, this is not the channel to get your trolling off. You can go do that somewhere else, okay? Because I will block you. Be nice in the comments. And if I find anything offensive to me or my audience, it will get blocked. So rest assured that if my platform decides to hold your comments or filter them, I don't go into the filter comments and look at them. So I will never see them. So be nice, be kind, okay? And we'll be just fine. I'm going to be off of here not too long. This live is supposed to go from 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. But this is a 30-minute walk. It generally goes for an hour and a half because a lot of times I'll end up stopping and just yapping. But I really just want to yap and get this done with because I am feeling the fatigue. The reason that you don't see me lifting tonight is because uh, I saw something on TikTok that said that if you're someone who lifts weight, you should actually be putting days in between or putting a day in between the exercises. So most of my exercises are arms because I was doing hold on, y'all. I was doing a arm exercise that I got from this TikToker. His name is BMP, I think. I think that's what his name is, y'all. Well, at least that's his name on TikTok. And he was just talking about, that's why you'll see people do like arm day. The next day they'll do leg day. Then they'll go back to arm day or they'll take a break. So because I did my arms yesterday, I'm just going to take a break today and I'll probably go back to it. Hey, y'all. Probably go back to it tomorrow. But yes, I am not dressed out at all. But that does not stop anything. Okay, I got a flash goal here, y'all, that TikTok just set up for me. I would greatly appreciate if you guys would contribute to that. It is 3 of the TikTok symbols. So I need 3 different people to send me one of those. They should probably be 1 coin. If you are not familiar with sending gifts on TikTok, you will just need to purchase some coins. When you hit that gift box at the bottom of the screen, if you don't have any coins already in your account, it will prompt you to add some. And, it's relatively cheap, you guys. So I need 3 people that are on right now to send me the TikTok symbol, and that will complete my flash goal. Also, y'all double tap the middle of the screen. All of you guys are really, really silent right now. Just drop what state you're watching from. My moderators should be on here shortly. Usually, I'm yapping for about 10, 20 minutes before before they get on because I usually am telling you guys about the different things. So I'm a TikTok Shop affiliate, and that just means that I get a small commission whenever you guys purchase anything from my live streams or from my shoppable videos. You can probably see there's 2 supplements on my table right there. But yeah, so I usually promote health products. So it'll usually be like vitamins and supplements. I take quite a few supplements, you guys. So, I'm already sweating. You see the sweat stains? Ciao. Um, so because of my diagnoses, like I told you guys, I have endometriosis, adenomyosis, PCOS, and I'm in perimenopause. So I'm vitamin D deficient, I'm iron deficient, and potassium deficient, actually. So I take potassium and magnesium in the mornings. I take vitamin D3 plus K2. What else? I take saffron usually in the morning. So the things that I normally take when I first get up is like a saffron extract. Saffron is supposed to be great for your mood, to keep you sharp throughout the day. And then I'll take my probiotic, which, depends on, hey, cuz, depends on um, how I'm feeling, which probiotic I'll take. I've ran out of my liquid probiotic that I normally take. So I've got these pills from Physician's Choice. You guys will see me promoting that brand, which everybody should know Physician's Choice. They are a long-standing, respectable brand. Um, so I'll take saffron, I take probiotic, I'll take olive oregano. What else? And I'm trying to think what else I take in the mornings. Oh, I'll do my collagen. So for all of you former athletes, or maybe you still play ball now, you should be taking collagen because as you get older, your collagen levels drop. So that means your cartilage in between your bones, and that help your ligaments and things. Um, that's why it's so easy for older people to get hurt. And when you get hurt playing sports or even just like, walking around or running, what ends up happening is it takes longer to recuperate because you've lost so much collagen, and that collagen loss affects your cartilage. So you should be taking collagen. I take this one from a company called NeoCell. I promoted it here on TikTok before. They have the powder, which it doesn't it's flavorless, it's odorless, so you can put it in like your coffee, your tea. You can put it in grits or eggs or whatever. Probably not eggs because it's you got to use like a cup. But unless you're cooking a whole bunch of eggs for a whole bunch of people, you might not necessarily want to put it in your eggs because you'll taste that grittiness or whatever. But if you put it in your coffee or your tea, you won't. You won't. D3 plus K2. If you are vitamin D deficient, and most melanated folks are, because our skin, um, it don't reject the sun, but it reflects the sun. And so that means that we don't absorb enough vitamin D from the sun. And if you're in the Carolinas like I am, or you're in a state that stays hot at this time of the year, don't go out there getting no sunburn trying to get your vitamin D. Go ahead and take you some supplements. Just make sure that your vitamin D supplement has K2 in it. K2 activates proteins that take the vitamin D3 directly to your bones or wherever it is needed, and primarily to your bones. So make sure that when you get your vitamin D3 supplement, that it says D3 plus K2. All right, let's see. Hi, Natalie or Natalia. Hello, hello. Yeah, let's see who else is in here. Hey, y'all. I am not dressed out today because I am listening to my body, and I've been really like relaxing today. Grateful that I didn't have very much work to do today. Um, Lucky that I don't have to be on the computer until 9, but I really had kind of like a slow day. It's probably a slow day because it's the day after a holiday. Generally, the day before a work holiday and the day after a work holiday, it's usually pretty quiet. Now, tomorrow is probably when the windstorm will happen, okay? Because everybody's back from vacation, everybody's back from PTO, and so everybody's trying to figure out what's going on. In case you're new here, my name is Lashonda. I go live every single day, and I walk for 30 minutes. I'm a Carolina girl, born and raised, went to college in South Carolina, but I've been living in North Carolina for the past 20 years. Married, oh, been with this gentleman for dang near 2 decades. And we have a 16-year-old, almost 17-year-old. She'll be 17-year-old. She'll be 17 next month. I will be 47 on Saturday. I had her at age 30. What else? I committed myself to walking at least 30 minutes every day for the rest of my life on May 28th because I started to see myself going back into some old habits. Hello, Natalia. I just said hi. Who was this? Is that somebody new? Yeah, I said hi. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I found myself going back into some bad habits since started back working because you guys know that I stopped working in the corporate world like January of 2025. And then I had a couple of surgeries, some MRIs. I got to have another MRI done soon. Um, and then I started driving Uber just to make a few dollars. And then I started back actually working a few months ago, which I'm actually enjoying immensely. It's not super hard. I use my skills and my brain for sure, but I'm definitely not stressed out. And that's probably, if y'all don't hear anything else that I say tonight, more so than eating healthy, working out, taking supplements, remove the stress from your life, y'all. If that man's stressing you out and y'all can't figure that out, get rid of it. That girl stressing you out, can't figure it out, get rid of her. Okay, that job stressing you out, get rid of it. You're better off working for yourself and trying to figure that out than having so much stress in your life. Stress kills. I used to do when I was in high school, we used to do book reports on stress in our physical education classes. And I remember doing the book report that said stress kills, but when you're 14, 15, 16 years old, you don't really understand stress. Like the most stressful thing to you in high school is like what you're going to wear the next day. Thank you so much, Cindy, for liking the live. Thank y'all. Make sure you guys are following. Hit that plus sign in the top left corner of your screen. It is free to like, so continue to double tap the middle of the screen. I would love to get to 500 likes before I end this live. I'm not going to be very long tonight. I just wanted to make sure that I get my 30 minutes of walking in. Thank you for sharing the live out, Cindy says. Y'all make sure you go and follow Cindy says. Thank you. I love building a community here on TikTok and all of my other platforms because you just never know who might come through. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for the gift. She sent an oldie. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Duke, for liking the live. Cindy, you just became number 9 in my fan club. Thank y'all. Thank you. Mama Duke, thank you for liking the live. Yes, it's free to double tap the middle of the screen. Share the live out to at least 5 people. There is somebody in your community that might get a kick out of me. I be coming on live every day, y'all, yapping. Sometimes I dress out. I don't ordinarily dress. I don't ordinarily have a dress on when I'm working out. Usually I'll have my gym attire on. But like I was saying, I'm actually pretty fatigued. And in order to keep the commitment to myself, I was like, if I got to go walk in my dress, I'm going to get this 30 minutes of walking in. And in fact, let me see where we are right now. Because almost as soon as I got on live, I went ahead and started walking. So we should have a good amount of walking done. Let's see. This walking pad that I have um, toggles between, or we're over halfway there. We're over 16 minutes, y'all. So we've got about 14 more minutes left of walking on here. Thank you so much. Continue. Thank you. You got me over 200. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for sharing the live out. Thank you for the roses, Cindy. Cindy, what state are you watching from? I'm in North Carolina. Y'all, I got a birthday on Saturday. I don't know what I want to do. If you know anything about the zodiacs, I'm a Cancer. And Michigan for now. That's hilarious. I'm actually going to be in Detroit next week. I'll be in Detroit next week for a work trip. I think we'll be there. I think it's the 14th, 15th, and the 16th. I'm not sure. But I haven't even started packing for that. We're only going to be a couple of days. I probably don't need to pack so much. I probably can just do a carry-on for that visit, for that trip. But yeah, where are you planning to move, Cindy? You said for now, Michigan for now. Where are you planning to move? What state are you planning to move to? And what's the weather like right now? Because like it's starting to get miserable here. July and August are normally, oh, Texas. Ooh. Have you ever been to Texas before, Cindy? Because you're moving to what I would imagine is a completely different climate from Michigan. Because Houston, ooh, Houston is very similar to the Carolinas. We got that heat down here. We got that heat. Okay. What's the weather like in Michigan right now? Like it's humid here. So as soon as you open the door, the heat punches you in the face. Oh, you like, okay, girl. Yeah, yeah. Well, then you're absolutely gonna love Texas then. Yeah. So it's warm and humid in Michigan now? I did not know that. I don't know why I was thinking it was still like kind of coolish, like you guys don't get. Thank you for the freestyle, Cindy. I need 3 people to send me the TikTok symbol. That's my flash goal. If you can send it, oh, it's been hot for girl, it's been hot for 2 months here, but it's been getting super humid as of late to the point where if you don't absolutely have to be outside, don't be. When I started driving Uber, it was in September, so I drove throughout the winter. I drove like when it was starting to cool down and through the winter. It was cold, so that was good. But I haven't ever driven Uber while it was hot, hot, and I don't know how I would like that because I actually have I don't know what you call it, a moonroof in my truck. I have a Land Rover, and predominantly my whole ceiling is glass or is see-through. And in the summertime, I can imagine. Listen, mm-mm, mm-mm. We went. No, I lied. I didn't drive Uber, but we took my truck to Myrtle Beach, and we had the sunroof back. And I say sunroof like it's just this little one little piece, but no, it's the whole ceiling in my truck. I had to tell my husband to close it because it was ridiculous. Like the whole ride to Myrtle Beach was insane. Thank you for sharing the live, Cindy. Yeah. Yeah. I like when people share the live because that means your network gets exposed to me and I get exposed to your network. You never know if there's someone who looks like me who is suffering from maybe the same diagnoses as me, or someone who's just like, "Ah, I need to get that gym membership. I need to go sign up for that Pilates or yoga studio." And then they see a person like me coming live in my dress, in my milkmaid dress, you know, sweating, walking on my walking pad, and they're like, what? Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, you're still in pain. Yeah. That's why I see, and that right there, Cindy, is exactly Thank you for coming in and thank you for showing love. I really appreciate it. That's exactly why I decided to not lift tonight. Generally, I have been lifting because today is day 6. Every day I have been lifting except for what day was that? It was one day. So it's been 5 days at least that I've been lifting. And then I saw the guy who I got all of the exercise routines from, the lifting exercise routines from. And he said that you should actually take a day in between working those muscles. So like I now understand why people say that, today is arm day or today is leg day or today is, full body day or whatever. But I've been doing my arms every day. And so I need to use today as the break. And the fact that I'm just fatigued anyway is just going to help. But I hope you feel better. Thank you so much for the gifts, for coming in. I appreciate you. No aerobics until Wednesday. Okay. Okay. What type of aerobic class are you doing? I keep saying I'm gonna let you go, but then you'll say something else. Thank you. Okay, hold on, hold on. I gotta shout you out, Cindy. Hold on. It's telling me I'm gonna post you. Let me post that. Okay, so I just posted you sending me all of those gifts. Thank you so much, Cindy. So you'll be able to see me. You should be tagged on my page here shortly. Thank you for the gifts. The wink wink, the roses. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, take it easy, Cindy, because yeah, you can injure yourself by doing too much. And that's the season of life that I'm in right now, is listening to my body. If my body's saying, oh, that's probably too much, I'm listening. Now there are times that I have to push through. Like I'm pushing through right now, just even doing this 30 minutes of walking. But I committed to myself and I don't want to let myself down, because the minimum amount of exercise that you should be doing every day is 30 minutes of walking. And that is because statistics show that people who walk at least 30 minutes every day improve their cardiovascular health and their mental health. Thank you so much for getting me over 1,000 likes. We are 24 minutes into this 30-minute walk, and I've got less than 6 minutes left. Walking in my dress. I should have been dressed out, but hey, TK, what's up? Okay, hold on. No, I'm not having any co-hosts tonight, y'all. So, Samaya, not tonight, Booski. Okay. I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm one of those people that haven't. What's up, TK? I'm one of those people that haven't like done too much of the matchups. Like I'll go on live and I'll see people like Saucy Santana and Tamar Braxton and all of them like doing the matchup. I don't know if y'all remember the app. See, I've been on social media for a long time, and I'm like for real, a true social media head. Do y'all remember that app called Bigo? That's what those battles remind me of. Do y'all remember the app Bigo? If you've never been on Bigo, people used to be getting money on Bigo. You had to like spend money to send gifts. And I think that's where TikTok stole this idea from. So you can get on and like battle people. You battle for who can send the most gifts or who gets the most gifts. That's Bigo used to be the joint, y'all. So do y'all remember that app? Bigo? I think it's still an app, but I think pretty much TikTok has stolen the vibe. Because like you can do all the things on TikTok. Every time there's an app that comes out that has some wonderful feature, these other apps will steal the idea. So, but in case you're new here, I'm LaShonda. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. I go live every single day from 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. walking on my walking pad. It probably won't be till 10:30 tonight because we only have a few minutes left of this 30-minute walk. I walk because I saw myself getting back into the bad habit of living a sedentary lifestyle. I work from home and it's so very easy to not uh, get up and move around. I'm one of those people. I'm undiagnosed ADHD apparently. But I'm one of those people when I start working, especially because I am so goal oriented, I won't get up. I will delay going to the bathroom or getting something to eat. A lot of times I will work through lunch, work through my breaks because I'm trying to get something done. And that doesn't necessarily bode well for being a good human being or being a good steward of your body. So I was like, okay, I want to be able to live like those people in the blue zones. If you've never heard of the blue zones, go on Netflix and watch this documentary called Live to 100. It is 5 places across the globe where people, like not just one or two people, neighborhoods, cities of people that live to 100 plus. The 5 locations are Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, Icaria or Icaria, I'm not sure how to say that, Greece, Nicola Peninsula, Costa Rica, and there's only one place in the US, and that's called Loma Linda, California. So there's only one place in the USA, and that is in California. And those people live to 100. And the through line for all 5 of those places, because it's different cultures, right? It's Japanese culture, Greek culture, Italian culture, Costa Rican culture, and American culture. It's different cultures, different cuisine because of the cultures, it's different cuisine and different climates, right? So, like, some of them are up in the mountains, some of them are near water, some of them are islands, um, some of them are kind of like, remote areas and whatnot. But mostly, the through line for all 5 locations that keeps those people living to 100 years of age and beyond is that they do a whole lot of walking. Now, even though statistics show that people who walk at least 30 minutes every single day improve their cardiovascular health and mental health, that's not all you can do. If you can do more, do more. But at a minimum, you should at least be getting in 30 minutes of walking, which is why I go live every single day. And at the very least, you will see me walking for 30 minutes. But I go live as accountability. 30 seconds left, y'all. I go live as accountability and documentation for myself because I made a commitment to myself. So this is actually my Jubilant July challenge where I'll be lifting some and for sure walking, but lifting on some days. Last night I lifted, so this is my break day, and then tomorrow I'll lift some more. But I've been following a few people that do uh, uh, weightlifting on this app, trying to get some routines down. And the reason that's important for me is because Dr. Stacy Sims was on the Mel Robbins podcast as well as the Diary of a CEO podcast. And Dr. Stacy Sims said that perimenopausal women should actually be lifting weights, and not just any weights, we should be lifting heavy weights. I have a 20-pound dumbbell that I have been lifting since July 1st. And let me tell you, it's a struggle because I'm a right handed person, and lifting with my left hand is, we're going to have to build up my strength in my left hand. Let's just say that. I think we hit our 30. Yes, we did. We hit our 30, y'all. Woo, we did that in just over 45 minutes. Okay, y'all. Thank you, Momo. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay. So I will be live again tomorrow from 9 p.m. to 10:30. I will be lifting tomorrow. I'll be dressed out tomorrow. Anytime I lift, I'm going to be dressed out. I just am feeling a little bit fatigued today, so I wanted to get on here and get it done. Continuing to show up for myself. If you don't do anything else, you don't show up for nobody else, show up for yourself. And in fact, bump everybody else. Show up for yourself. And if that means drinking your water, eating right, um, taking your supplements, exercising at least 30 minutes walk every single day, do that. Thank you for the follow. Monique. Auntie ain't got her glasses on. Hold on. Oh, I can just look on my TV. Yeah, Monique. Thank you. Appreciate you. What else I was getting ready to say? My birthday is on Saturday. So I really hope you guys show up on Saturday because I will be live on Saturday. I'll be in Detroit next week, but I will probably go live from the hotel's um, gym. And if I find that I'm probably going to be on a flight or something at 9 o'clock at night, then I'll probably try to go live a little bit earlier. But I will let you guys know if the time changes. Thank you, Momo. I appreciate it. Um, what else I wanted to say to you? Make sure you are following me. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure you're subscribed to my fan club. I go live every day from 9 p.m. to 10:30, but I also post shoppable videos. I am a TikTok shop affiliate, which just means that I get a small commission whenever you guys purchase any items from my shopping cart on my live streams or from the shoppable videos that I post. I did not add anything to my shopping cart tonight because I really just wanted to get on and get the work done. I'm going to jump in the shower and then get in the bed and wait for my husband to come home. So I will see you guys on tomorrow. Make sure that when you join tomorrow that you bring 5 people with you, okay? Love y'all. See you tomorrow.